Alright, well, our Cyberpower computer has arrived. Looking it over, the UPS guys delivered it. I brought it inside, just carried it in, set it down awfully gently, as you can tell. Packaging looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it's gotten beaten up too bad. A few rough edges, but don't see any major gashes or anything scary about it. So, first impression is pretty good. So, I'm going to get a little knife here so I can cut the tape and we'll open her up. Alrighty, so I got my knife, a little bitty guy, little paring knife. My wife's going to be upset that I'm using dishes for something like this. But I'm just going to, oh, that tape's pretty loose. Let's see what we got here. Just need to break it, don't really need to cut into there any. There we go. Just get it started. Very good. Voila. Very good. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Set that down. Alright, so we have another box inside of our box. Some nice soft foam. So far, this is all good. I'm liking this. I'm guessing this is my box of, I don't know what. Let's see. Let's open on this side. Oh, this is all my, looks like my mouse, power cord maybe. Yeah, covers, some odds and ends there. So let's take that out, set that to the side. There she is. It's the front of her. I'll set this guy over here on the table. Multimedia gaming keyboard, sweet. Gotta love the old gaming keyboard. Having it out with one hand. One little gaming keyboard. Cyberpower's brand keyboard. So this was a pre-build, factory pre-build. I bought it with a i7, AMD Radeon 480. I can't remember what else. 120 gig SSD, 2 terabyte. So pretty good computer. I'm going to. This looks pretty heavy to do it this way, so I'm going to turn this up on its side. Probably move it up to higher ground to pull it out, so I don't have risk tearing it up. So I'm going to stop the video for a minute and I'll come back to it. Alright, so I got it up on the counter. It's on its side. I'll move it over a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. I'm going to try and set this down so we can see. We'll get going on here. I'll try and be gentle here pulling this guy out. Nice. Very nice. So far, so good. Box coming out pretty easy. Everything looking good. Come on, box. No, open that. Knock that off the counter. A little further. Okay, the box is out. Set the box on the floor. Alright. Okay, so the box is on the floor. I got the computer here. Computer feels cold. So I'm guessing it's been outside for a little while. We're not going to fire it up for a bit. So right now it is, well, let me turn it on here. It's 2:30, 2:33. So it is 2:33. So we'll give this a while before we fire it up. In the short term, I'm going to take this plastic off. And it looks like there's some foam packaging on the inside. Some things from McAfee, which I'm not a fan of McAfee. So hopefully that's not bloatware. So we're going to take this guy off here. Let's get that other piece of foam off. We'll set you back down. So to do that, remove this. Be very gentle. The computer doesn't weigh that much, thankfully. It's not that heavy. Get right off there. There we go. This is open at the bottom, so we can pull that packaging right out from the bottom up. Okay, there we go. Very good. There she is. Looks very similar to my old gaming computer. Very similar indeed. I like it. I'm going to use this bay. Well, that's an LG there. I'm going to use this bay for my Blu-ray, which is perfect. So this is just fantastic looking. Looks good. Everything looks lined up really nice. I zoom that in so you can have a prayer of seeing it. Yeah, that one might be slightly crooked there. Yeah, that one's slightly crooked, but nothing to write home about. All right, important. Read this first. Read this first. Okay, let's see here. Remove screws from left side panel. Always carefully remove the protective foam before turning on. T-U-R-I-N-G. Yeah, it should be turning. You need another end there, fellas. Inspect all cables to ensure none were disconnected. So we got to look at all the cables that are in there. Make sure everything looks good. Let's see here. Connecting your display. Boy, this thing. Sorry, my phone keeps liking to go out of focus here. Connecting your peripherals. We'll do that very much later. We're not going to do that right away. Then turning on the power, which we're also going to do in at least. We're going to let this warm up for about a half hour or so before we turn the power on. Don't want to risk any condensate causing any issues.